I saw on Facebook today that the Adventure Center here in Bakersfield got Himalayans, Royal Enfield Himalayans. I was so stoked. How cool is that? I went down and talked to Brent, the owner, and shout out Brent. And he's gonna let me use one to make another video. Gonna test ride the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Cool bike. It's just purrs. It purrs so smooth. What a sweet little motor it's got. I can't wait to ride it. I think that whole brand is just so cool. I look forward to, I tell you, if you watch the very first Royal Enfield video, it's just me talking, and I'm talking about how things aren't going well in America. Trump got elected and turned all that stuff around like real quick. I'm so glad of that. Now, excuse me, beer. I haven't had beer in a while, man. Well, I had some last night, but that doesn't count. Anyway, yeah. Trump seems to have turned all that stuff around. I'm so stoked with that. Things are looking way up. Things are looking way up. That's awesome. I still think the Royal Enfield brand has a big place in America. Really do. I don't think it's going to be as prominent of a thing as it would have been if Hillary had got in and the economy had continued to tank. I think you'd have seen a lot of people riding motorcycles because they had to. I really think that could have been a thing. Now, you have a lot of people who would like to get into motorcycling and don't want to spend $10,000 on a bike. This bike's less than $5,000. It's so cool. Anyway, that, and I'll tell you what, the little problems I've had with the BMW, they're expensive. Every bit of it is just so expensive. This thing, the parts on it are so cheap. Doing the work in the garage is so much easier. It's so much less complicated. There's no computers on it. It's got a real simple little brain for the fuel injection, and it's easy after that. You know, it's that's the hardest part, is the fuel injection. Fuel injection is not that hard if you know how to do it. So anyway, I'm so stoked that these bikes are here. A lot of guys are already picking them up. They've already sold the first Himalayan. It's already been sold. That is so cool. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these things on the road. And I still want one. Now I want the Himalayan. I was always I like the little one. I like the classic 500. And now I sat on the Himalayan. You can see that here.
Oh, that does just look so cool. I love
it. Anyway, yeah, it's a cool bike, and it's light. For being a heavy bike, it's light. I can't wait to see how it drives. It's going to be so cool. So anyway, test ride of the Royal Enfield Himalayan coming up in the next few weeks, hopefully. We'll see. And really stoked for that. Alright guys, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and as the sun goes down, I'm gonna go in. I gotta line out my traffic school for tomorrow. Oh man. Alright, catch you on the next one. Oh, I was gonna tell you what I was saying earlier. I'm glad Trump's in, but I like what he's doing with the foreign relations stuff. And I really am looking forward. I'm really looking forward to seeing our trade ties with China lessen and hopefully strengthen with India. I think that would be so good for both of our countries. And I think, and I said it before in another video, I think we've got a lot more in common with India, and I think we can continue to go forward having a lot more in common with India than with China. The biggest thing, obviously, being the whole communism deal. I'm not a fan of communism. India doesn't have communism. They're pretty much against it, and I think that's cool. So, anyway, alright, enough politics. I'll catch you guys on the next one.